Hey Boyd, how you doing? Okay, this has been a lot of them from me today. Probably the last one for now. And that was another Shudder trek, which brought me to Spookers. Now, I've already reviewed Spookies, completely unrelated. Spookies, I believe, was an 80s throwback. It wasn't very good, if I recall. I was hoping for more out of Spookies. Spookers is a documentary. It is going into. It was made in 2017, and it's about a New Zealand haunted attraction called Spookers. Though they're also the same people who partner with and run, I think, Corn Evil, like a corn maze horror attraction. Anyway, Spookers is set at an abandoned mental institute actually that they have turned into a horror theme park. Well, big haunted house. They reskin it every once in a while, do different themes. And they also have several outside attractions. But this is kind of a behind the scenes, talking with a lot of the actors who work there, talking about how they came up with the concept, why they're doing it in the asylum. And it's pretty much some interviews about that. So, yeah, it's pretty basic documentary. You get to see a lot of the cool makeups and the cool aspects of the houses, so that's fascinating. They actually talked to one of the nurses who worked at it when it was an asylum, as well as one of the people who was a patient there for like 18 years. So, and yeah, so you get a lot of insights of how people feel about it, and apparently this is a very actually terrifying attraction because just they're go above and beyond. I guess a lot of people can't make it through the attractions or end up even pissing themselves during it. I'd actually would really like to go to this place after seeing this. That's definitely interesting. Um, talks then deals a lot with what some of the actors have to deal with. It goes into like some of the traumas that they've gone into their lives for some of the main players there. So you learn a lot about some of the main people there and just what it's like to have to try to put this on as well as deal with your own life. Some of them have had some issues growing up, and coming to work at Spookers has helped them work through them. Like there's one of the actors there was dyslexic and was bullied a lot, and this allowed him to really come out of his shell and help express himself. It's a woman who pretty much ended up nearly adopting one of the other actors just because she felt such a kinship with him and helped her get past her suicide attempt. So it goes into a lot of. It gets very real. I will say that. That said, it since a lot of these people you don't really know very well, and most of them are uh, unknown outside of Spookers, and with how many actors they have, they're only talking to a handful of them. It's one of those things like you find out a lot about them, but you don't really know why these actors are the ones they're talking to. So I don't want to say it's why are they important because they're definitely a good sample size for it, but it's kind of makes it feel a little bit smaller in scope. That said, some of the times where they try to reenact weird dream sequences or some of the cuts where they shows the character dancing for a while in between things, it does drag a little bit. For about an hour and a half, it did have some slow parts to it. That said, I was still interested in what they had to say about this place, so I can give Spookers 5 MacGuffins. Also, makeup effects are really cool. But it's one of those things where it's like I said in previous documentaries, it's a documentary, so I'm not really going to criticize the acting or the a lot of technical aspects. So, subject matter, fascinating. Execution, it was good, but not great. So, I'll give it a 5 MacGuffins. I do recommend, if you're interested in haunted attractions, this is worth seeing. If not, I don't think this is going to win you over. It was interesting, but not groundbreaking or mind blowing. All I really got to say on Spookers, there's only so much for me to talk about for a documentary. And this one didn't go like crazy above and beyond like Crystal Lake Memories. But that said, this attraction's only been that has been around for a while now, I believe. This film came out in 2017. I think they've been doing it for at least 17 years or so. I think so. It's been there for a long time. Yeah, I think that's all I got really on this one. Probably be hitting Shudder again soon, and as well as getting the next Friday going. So you'll see me again soon. Have a good day.